Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, hi, my name is Pratishtha, and on this channel I post a lot of content related to freelancing, writing and books. So if any of those things sound interesting to you, please push the subscribe button. So in today's video we are going to talk about how I made my first 1 lakh as a freelancer. Now I want to make one thing very clear guys, that this is my personal experience and in no way this is a video which should be titled how you can make a 1 lakh or how to make a 1 lakh rupees or how to quickly make money online. This is not that video, so if you're expecting that, you can exit this video right now, because this is a very authentic real experience of how I made my first 1 lakh and what all happened in my journey. So if you really want to know that, then stick around, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, I started freelancing in the middle of May 2021 when I graduated, and it took me 15 days of May and 1 month of June, approximately 1.5 months, to make my first 1 lakh as a full-time freelancer. Around this time I was posting consistently on LinkedIn, so at the same time that I started full-time freelancing, I also started posting on LinkedIn consistently, and I almost posted daily for these 1.5 months, if not daily, at least 5 times a week. And I was also very active on the platform, and I was engaging daily. So when I started freelancing in middle of May, at that point I had around 2900 to 3000 followers on Instagram, and I was a Bookstagrammer, which is a community of book reviewers and readers on Instagram. And around that time I was making 2 to 7,000 rupees every month through book reviews and through book promotion. So that was my income at that point of time. And I wasn't new to content creation. I was new to freelancing. I was new to creating good, to the point content. But at that point I had a little bit of understanding of how Instagram worked, because that is how I grew my account from 0 to 3000 followers. So I did not have a lot of info, but I knew a little bit here and there, and I also had a little bit of idea about how to be consistent on Instagram, because I was already doing it as a book review. So guys, when I started researching about freelancing, I came to know that now it's time to change my messaging on social media. So if someone is searching for the word content writer, my profile starts popping up, and I start getting clients and stuff. So what I did was I converted my Bookstagram account into a freelancing account, which is my account right now. And a lot of people come up to me and say that, hey, you started so quickly yet you have a lot of followers, and I always tell them that this Instagram account is old. So yeah, this is how I changed my messaging as a freelancer. And I was using only 2 platforms, which was LinkedIn and Instagram. I did not cold email, and I did not use Twitter. So only these 2 platforms were there. And now I have told you about the background and everything, and now we will move forward to what actually happened and what all I did. So now comes the important part, which is how I created my samples. So guys, I created 2 samples, 2 articles, and I posted them on Medium, and I used those 2 articles still in my portfolio. If you want to see them, I will link them down below. Then comes the question of how I got my first gig. So I got my first gig as an inbound lead on LinkedIn, as I was posting consistently from a tech website, and they did not pay me a lot, but it was my first gig, and it really helped me to start. And it was just a 1 article. I did not work for them for a longer time, and that is what I would advise all of you out there. Even if you're getting low paying or unpaid clients at the beginning, take some work and don't work for them for more than a week. Just get your first experience, testimonial and sample to use it in your portfolio. That is what your first few gigs should do for you. So when it comes to Facebook group, I want to share my own personal experience with Facebook groups. So for Facebook groups, I got 1 client from Facebook groups only after doing a lot of mehnat. and I believe everyone can find the 1 or 2 clients after a lot of mehnat and a lot of work. And I worked for them for entire May and June. It was a lifestyle blog and they again did not pay me a lot, but इतना कम भी नहीं था. And उसके बाद बात आती है कि उसके बाद मैंने क्या किया. नाउ द थिंग इज़ एट दैट पॉइंट इट हैड ऑलरेडी बीन 10 or 15 days since I was posting consistently on Instagram and on LinkedIn. I did not get a lot of inbound leads on LinkedIn. I know people say that LinkedIn works great for everyone, but for me at that time, maybe because I was a newbie on LinkedIn, I started getting inbound leads from Instagram. Okay, so if you want to know that how much did I work daily, I almost worked 8 to 12 hours a day daily. I know it sounds a lot, and that is why I don't support people. I don't believe in the fact that you can make 1-2 lakh rupees as a part-time freelancer. Yes, you can. You definitely can if you are very, very professional, if you have very high skills. But if you are a newbie in skills as well as in building your network, it will take time, guys, because there is a lot to learn. And people just maybe for selling their product, for selling their info product, that buy my ebook and after that you can make 1 lakh as a part-time freelancer. That's just bullshit, guys, because in the beginning you have to do a lot of work and you have to be ready for a lot of mental breakdown and a lot of anxiety. Maybe for happy to go fun people it is not like that. For most of the people who are kind of anxious, who are kind of scared as well, you have to work a lot, so be ready for it. Now I'm sure you're wondering that what did I do in those 8 to 12 hours. So guys, I spent a lot of time on LinkedIn and Instagram. I was posting consistently and I was building my network daily by leaving value comments on people's posts and DMing a lot of people. After that, I also enrolled myself in Freelance 101 Academy, where I was learning at least 3 to 4 hours daily from the course and I was implementing the strategies. At the same time, I was also working for clients, so that also took up my time, because my speed as a writer wasn't very fast and it was a little bit intimidating in the beginning to work for other people. Apart from that, I also spent a lot of time educating myself regarding how actually things work when you own an online freelance business, because I am an English literature student. I had no background and I did not know about all of these things from before. I did not even knew the full forms of basic terms like B2B and B2C when I started out. So I was quite a rookie and it took up all my time, and I was happy to give it because I am so happy that I am doing what I really love and I really enjoyed the process. But yes, it took up a lot of time, and I just want to be honest with you that this is maybe how much you will also need to work. If you're super intelligent, maybe a little bit less, but average people, be ready to work. If you're watching this video, maybe you're on the same page that I was in past 3 months ago. So yeah, in June I got a very high ticket project from an international client. Maybe I got lucky, but I was actually aware, like they were aware of me because I was a book reviewer and she was an author, so she actually knew me from before, and it was kind of being unaware of it, but I nourished the lead for long. And when they saw that now I have started content copy and social media management, they reached out to me and it kind of worked out great. Apart from this big project, I also worked on 7 to 8 small projects at that time. So that was my experience, and this is how in total I was able to make more than 1 lakh rupees in 1.5 months. It was surreal. I wasn't able to believe that I was doing it. It's not about the money. Making 1 lakh rupees is not at all a big deal. The big deal is that I did not know anything about it, and it is completely possible, guys. You can also do it. If you think that this is very unachievable and it can't happen to you, these are all limiting beliefs that you need to get rid of. And once you start practically approaching it, you will be able have to do it, right? Now I just want to end this video by saying that it wasn't all roses, guys. I had a lot of mental breakdowns, and I was, overworking, maybe because I wasn't used to working in the first place. And I just want to say one thing, that making 1 lakh as a freelancer is no big deal, but you need to be very, very patient with it. Because if you think that okay, I am here to make a quick buck, you will not be able to sustain yourself in the long run. So if you really want to sustain yourself in the long run, and you want to do this long time, you need to have the work ethic, and you need to work long hours. Maybe this is something which is personal to me, but you need to work at least in a very consistent manner. And yeah, so that is it, guys. That's it for this video. I'll link down my socials below. Don't forget to follow, because I post a lot of freelancing tips daily on LinkedIn and Instagram, and I'm sure they will help you a lot. And yeah, consider subscribing if you still haven't liked the video. It really helps with the algorithm. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best for your freelancing journey.